Dane, man, what's up? How you doing?
Good, man. Just getting ready to gear up for this weekend. 250 years, I think.
Yeah,
4th of July coming up on us. Should
yeah, crazy. Good time to have some celebrations, man.
Yeah,
Rocking our way into this one, man. And you know that old saying where the Christmas in July, right? I've heard
yeah.
that a lot. This week, this next 10 days, man, we're kicking off what we feel like is Christmas in July for us,
Yeah.
dude. On top of doing sports and music for so long, I'm just a nerd when it comes to music. I'm always searching, listening, and digging into music, trying to show you stuff as you show me sports ball, right? We kind of go back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Um, right?
Oh, a
And I
sports fan, and you're hitting 1,000. Everything you've had me listen to and steered me to has been a pretty good, man. And tonight's no exception.
Dude, this band we have coming on, we have in a second I'll introduce him. His name's Simon Crahan, recently endorsed by Vic Firth and Zildjian. And all of you drum nerds like me, that's a big deal. That's like winning a trophy in drumming. This guy plays for a band called Vended. I started listening to him right after COVID when I was like still kind of in the basement full time. This band, they're bringing back that resurgence as new metal slash just modern metal is hitting hard. That next generation of drummers. I think of people from my day being 40, like the Joey Jordanses. I think of like the Danny Careys, and and that realm. Now, in that same breath, you've got these Simon Crahans coming up that are just doing things on the drum kit that are not legal. They're just so good. He's so good at what he does. You can't even put a picture on it, man. So I was blessed to track him down, man, before they hit their tour. They're leaving for, I believe, Germany tomorrow. Got a lot going on. Busy guy, recently
Yeah.
married, but I'm just so excited to track down, honestly, one of the best drummers I've seen in probably the past 20 years, Simon Crahan himself. Simon, how you doing, my friend?
Good. I'm thankful to be here and just talking again. I haven't talked in on an interview or a podcast in like so long. So it's always fun. It's always
Thank
cool.
you, brother. Again, we know you're busy, man. We'll respect your time. I know you got the tour, you're flying out tomorrow. Congrats on the recent marriage as well. Been, no
Thank you.
longer newlywed, but pretty newlywed still, right?
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
awesome,
we
man.
don't leave tomorrow, thank God. No, we leave in on the 14th of July. I don't know when this comes out, but
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
uh,
Okay. Yeah, so you got some time, man. Well, good.
yes.
Well, man, like I said, safe travels and all that, but I know being a busy guy, you want to soak up some family time and all that. So I'm gonna get into these questions for you, man. Obviously, you've been around music your whole life. You've been playing, watching you play. Like I said, I meant every word of it, man. Like that next Neil Peart, when I look at you, I see that Joey, I see that Mike Portnoy, all those blends kind of just come together, making you, right? And then your own style. So I'm curious, man, when it all began. I remember when I first started playing, this little kid just beating on pots and pans. But when did the love for this come together for you? When did you begin your journey of just being this epic drummer, you know?
Well, uh it's kind of hard because I don't really remember a lot. Um, you know, it my dad always told me that, you know, there's baby footage of me when I was like 1 years old, still in diapers, not wearing a shirt down to my butt. And he said I was just always like a little rocker. And like
Yeah.
to stop me from crying, he'd tap on CDs or like, like just whatever he could to tap.
Yeah.
And I'd laugh, I'd giggle. And I guess how he put it from word for word, I think is like he sat me on his lap while he was playing the kit and like I fell asleep. Like
Nice.
I passed out and then he gave me a pair of sticks and like I just got it. He always said I had perfect time for a 2 year old.
Yeah.
And he was just surprised at my capability, what a 2 year old could do, playing the drums. And like now there's like these kids who are 9 years old shredding Meshuggah. And I was never like that. I was never like that. And it's really cool to see. But yeah, my earliest times were, I will always say, at 1 years old. And if people don't believe it, I have pictures.
Yeah.
I have
Sitting
pictures.
on dad's lap, man, like just playing, just going hard. I love it, man. And
Yeah.
always Dane knows this too, man, because like I said, I always got to practice around them and the local stuff. I remember when I got my first kit, man. I got this like my baby, right? You probably had a million kits, working with Zildjian and all that, but my first baby kit I got was this beautiful PDP, man, this pearlescent one. I just love it. That was my baby, right? I remember saving up my money, buying it, doing my thing. If you look back over your journey of all the kits you bought and drum stuff, what's maybe that first like this is my baby, man. Like you took care of it, type thing.
So my first ever kit was the SJC one that I've been playing with since I was 10 or since I was probably 12 years old. that was my first kit. So true Vended fans know the kit that has always been on our tours. That's my first kit. But then I just recently got endorsed by Tama. So I parted ways with SJC, needed something new and needed a new change and a new path. And that's my second ever kit. And
Love it. Okay.
it's in the room across from me right now because I'm in my studio. So um my dad had, as far as it goes with drum kits growing up, it was always my dad's. And um, he had a beautiful 8-piece Gretsch kit, 24-inch bass, two 24-inch bass drums, 3 racks, 2 floors, a Pearl Galaxy kit, this white Pearl kit. There's so many kits at the house that I remember growing up and playing. Like it was everything you want.
Yeah.
Like you want to go play a big kit, there's one right there. You want to go play a 4-piece kit, he had it so cool. He had it so cool
That's
for
awesome, man.
just for you to have fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't to show off or no one cared, No one went down to the basement and was like, "Oh my god, no." Laying on the floor,
So
drumsticks everywhere.
athletes have like softball gear, football gear, and you guys just had
Yeah.
a house full of kit. Sounds like, man, that was your
Just the
thing.
basement. There was one room dedicated to music and that was it.
That's awesome, dude. I love
Everywhere
that.
else, my dad just kind of like he never really had music anywhere else in the house, and that's kind of
That's cool.
what I loved
That's
about it.
cool.
Never really portrayed. If you went into his house, like when the one we were growing up in, you wouldn't really know if he was a musician or not, which
Right,
was
right. Which I think it's kind of run, theme because I see you guys too, and I watch you guys interact with fans, and it's cool seeing that like that down to earth thing. I think that's what draws people so much is, hey, you're good at what you do. People
Yeah.
are gravitated to that, and then down to earth, right, right, Dan? So,
Yeah. Yeah. You don't need to
too.
flaunt it.
Yeah,
Whenever I started playing, at that young age that of one, you started building, you started cutting your own, I guess, cutting your teeth on it. When did you finally start to say, okay, let me see what I can do and see how people respond to me? Maybe when is the first time you can remember playing in front of people or maybe joining or putting together a group?
hmm
I have footage here somewhere of it. I remember getting Instagram at a pretty early age,
Mm.
but I wasn't really doing anything on it. No one really knew who I was. They didn't know I was, my dad's son, and which didn't matter to me at all. But then I remember getting a YouTube channel because I was obsessed with YouTube. I was
yeah,
obsessed with like gamers and growing up, like watching dudes play like Call of Duty. That was so fun. And then I remember posting like a drum cover or something, and I still have it on my YouTube page till this day because it's to me it's embarrassing because I'm so young and I have purple hair and I I'm playing the song like I don't know what I'm doing, but that's the point. Like you start from somewhere, and that's why I left it because there's 28,000 views on that video, and it's just to show you where we all start somewhere, man.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if I was good or not, and that's the point. You can tell I'm learning.
hmm
It's just raw camera audio. I'm wearing Beats headphones. Can't hear my drum. I can only just hear the song. There's no metronome. It's old. It's rock and roll, man. That was like
Yeah.
the earliest time I can think of. But then we started Vended in 2018. And yeah, it's been almost 10 years now
Wow.
since that. And I'm 22 years old now. And I was like 13. I guess, yeah, him being in Slipknot, I don't, like I always said if his fans didn't want to like us, they don't have to.
Right, right.
That's everyone's entitled to their own opinion on who you want to like. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that we have a few people who like us, from
Yeah.
his fan base. That sucks. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to
I
do.
think that's great. Yeah, yeah.
Like I would have been fine anywhere in life, music or not. It doesn't matter. Like I will die on the stage. I don't care. So
It's crazy, man, when you say that because I realistically like we make it a point out of respect to kind of keep it about you guys, right? And when I started
Yeah.
listening to you, I had no idea. I did not know. Like I'm like, dude, this
I
band is
love
just
that.
sick. Like, and like I don't think it matters. Like we make our kids too. We make our kids try out every year because we're still coaches and stuff like that. I don't care who the parent is. We talk to NFL players all the time. My kid still has to practice. So earning your own stripes, I think that makes it even
Yeah.
cooler, man, because you didn't just take this for your eye. Like you got out there and grinded, did your thing, man. I love that.
Like I didn't, I don't know. I just never, my dad never helped. He
Yeah.
just, He didn't want to. He didn't
Yeah.
want to. And of course, some of us sometimes we were like, please, please, like
Yeah.
we need help with filming this. Like, just get one guy. And he's like, no, like not that
I
rude,
know
but
what you mean. Yeah.
he's just like, just figure it out, man. You guys will figure it out. You guys will make mistakes like I did. You guys will learn from your mistakes and you'll be better. You know what
I
I
love
mean?
that. Yeah.
In a way
Yeah.
of like your dad, and this goes for anybody, anyone's dad wants their son or daughter to be better than them.
Yeah.
That's true. If your dad doesn't want that for you, then your dad sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
This is true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, man.
because
Yeah.
if I have kids in the future, I want my kid to be better in every way possible than I
But
was
yeah,
ever
man,
was.
like I said, 100%, I had no idea. I just thought you guys were cool. I was searching for new metal. When I found you, I was like, this band is great, you know?
I
And I listened
appreciate
to it a lot during COVID. I was like in my basement, like, doing different stuff, prepping for this. I'm like, I just can't get over how cool this band sounds. And I love the style. Griffin's got this amazing, like, just haunting growl, and I'm watching you. I'm like, who is this dude on the kit? Like, and I started looking up. I'm like, dude, this dude can play. So it was really cool to see
I could be I could be biased, but I don't think I hear Corey a lot in Griffin's. I think people are just saying that because he's his kid. There
no,
are there's little things. Yes, I'm not denying that. But I feel like Griff has such his own. I
yeah,
love Griff, man. He's my brother, and I love him so much. Like he's family, and
yeah,
I don't think a lot of people give him enough props that he should have. And we try to because he deserves it because he's a
yeah,
phenomenal singer. But I think he has his
he
own thing.
does.
He does. He has his own scream. He has his own. Yeah, it kind of sounds like Corey, but
Yeah,
you're gonna have that. Anybody would have that, but I think he does have his own thing. Like
he does.
when he sings specifically, I don't hear Corey
No,
at all. I don't, and it's just his low screams. I think is it, but like I think Griff sings a little harder than Corey, in my
yeah,
opinion. And that's not
yeah,
him being in my band. I just think personally, he's young. It's like he just wants to go for it, and I
yeah,
love it.
man.
I love that
Yeah.
about him, man. He just goes. So yeah, that was my little piece of
Yeah.
grip. I
No, I
just went.
love it, dude. Yeah. I'm glad to hear about it. As we think about what's next, kind of transitioning, man, we'll kind of jump ahead just a little bit. Thinking about that influence you've now cast, man, I totally see, I meant what I said, that next generation of drummers, you taking that platform, using kind of YouTube digital, in a world that I wish I had this growing up. I wish I had that platform like you have. It's so cool. Like people know you for yourself, getting endorsed, all of that. You got a lot kind of going on. So as we kind of jump into what I call question four, main Dane or tagging this, what do you like for the next 6 months, maybe for the next year? I know the tour's going on. What do you got going on, man? I know you got obviously stuff with Vended. Do you have side projects? Like, can you give me a peek of what's going on with Simon for the next
Uh,
year?
I have some personal music that I'm making. I will disclose that.
Okay, okay,
I don't know when this sort of thing can be,
that's fair.
announced, but
Yeah.
it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I love bands like Nine Inch Nails, Massive Attack.
Hmm.
Um, I love electronic trip hop, you know, singers who just don't sound right with the genre, but then there's guitar. So I have a song that's ready, to be shown to the world, and stuff that's not Vended, and it's completely me. I've written everything on the song besides the singing and the lyrics. So, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But that's all
Love
I
it.
got. 2026 is pretty bare bones right now. I got a tour, and that's about it. So,
Got it, man. Well, if you ever decide you want to share that with us, man, I won't pressure you, but I'd love to be. And like you said, new styles, blending all that. When you mentioned trip hop and like some of that industrial, just keeping like student of music. That's one thing I can say about you is I knew you did more than just drums, and that in and of itself is a full-time job. But knowing that you do so many different things and creating constantly, and your art as well, man. Your art is amazing too. I was watching
yeah.
some of your art, and I kind of wanted to make sure we had a chance to show that off, Dane. This guy. I don't think there's anything he can't create, the couple of your pieces. Um, if you
I
want to share it with
I have major ADHD, you guys.
every
That
musician does, man. Every musician does.
But I mean,
It's
this is
so cool, man.
what I had to glare, but this is what I
Yeah,
do. I
it's so
custom
cool.
custom drum head art. I'm not gonna say what's in it because that gives it away, but it's a certain kind of ink and spray paint,
I
and
love that, man.
the spray paint's only for the colors, and
Yeah.
there's that one and then I just did this one. It's kind
Oh,
of
that's cool, man. Wow, look at
cool.
that.
I
Yeah,
wish you
that,
guys could see it like up close because there's so much detail
Yeah.
in it up close.
Wow.
But I could probably shine a light through it because
dude, that's cool.
there's like I don't know, there's like so much like
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
gradients and yeah, I film and I do photography. I have my video camera here right next to me right now, and
Little of everything, huh? Yeah.
yeah, I do photography, I do videography, I do art. I I'm obsessed, man. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with creating new. I'm obsessed with knowing it all because, right now I'm like trying to mix some drums for something and it's
Nice.
like I have an obsession with that and I have an obsession with becoming like making my drums sound like a record. It's just like
Yeah.
I have an obsession with doing something new that I have no idea on how to do it. Like I just
Yeah.
released a drum cover two
I saw
days
that.
ago
You
and
want to put on YouTube? It was good, man.
yeah, I did everything on that.
That's cool.
I recorded the drums, I mixed the drums, I filmed the drums, I everything that you see, I edited it, I did everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like that in an ego way. It's just I have such an obsession that I don't want people to do anything for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and I want to learn it all. Like you can ask my wife, I got into photography and I just went crazy. And
Yeah.
I was showing it to photographers, and photographers were even texting me like, "Dude, have you been taking photos?" And I'm like, "This is like my first month learning," and they're like,
Yeah.
"What?" Like I'm
Yeah.
like, I get wildly obsessed. It's crazy. I don't know. It's
Hey,
weird.
it's a good man. It's a good problem. It just means that you're getting invested in your craft. Any great musician, you think about it from
Yeah.
even Prince back in the day. They don't tell you this. That's what we kind of expect from a musician. Like they're constantly. You can't turn the brain off, man. It's
Yeah.
constantly going. Dan can tell
It's
you that, man.
Well, and
I'm trying
anything,
to. Oh, I'm
go ahead.
sorry. Like another thing is I'm trying to create a mini documentary. I'm not going to call it a documentary, but I want to create like a little mini 3-minute movie of like my obsession, like like what my personal day looks like all the time. Because like I
I
don't
think it's just driven, man. I'll call it driven because
Yeah.
that's what I see, man. Right, Dan?
Like,
I'm so crazy. It's weird.
No, not at all, man. Not at
hey,
all.
if you only specialize in one thing, you tend to stagnate.
Yeah.
Everything just starts feeling the same, and the creative juices don't go. But if you
Yeah.
kind of branch out, it seems like, man, I can come back to this, and I have a whole new perspective of something, and then it's that much better. It makes everything that you do so much better.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like I fiend, bro. I don't know. Like I have like this stomach brain feeling where like I just have to do it all. I
Yeah.
can't be stuck. Like I learned how to film so I could film myself recording music, and I learned how to create art so I can play my music that I filmed while creating art to
It's
inspire myself.
awesome.
It's like that's
It's
where
a
I
cycle. It's a
it's
cycle,
where
man.
I go. It's weird. Like
Yeah.
it's a thing, man. It's a thing. It's
Well, I think
crazy.
that's why you're creating such good music is
Yeah.
because you really take it serious, man. Any athlete, anybody that's good at what they do, it's because they take it serious and they go beyond it. They live it. So now this next segment, I promise you, man, because like I said, I want to respect your time. This
No,
next segment,
you guys are good. I have plenty of time. So.
we appreciate it, man. We make sure for that we got a couple kind of pack later. On this one, there's a segment that we're gonna do. I promise you, in all the media that you've done, I promise you, you've never had a segment like this. So this
All
this
right.
segment is called Rapid Fire. I'm gonna explain the rules, okay? Dana and I have 5 questions, semi-rapid. You don't have to answer super fast, but kind of semi-rapid, right? And we're gonna bet on what we think you're
I'll go
gonna say.
fast. I'll go fast.
There's no wrong answer, so we're gonna pick your personality. I think I know what you're gonna say, and Dane thinks he knows what you're gonna pick. We're almost like betting on your personality, okay? So
You
these
guys want
five
to
que
you guys want
yeah.
to put some real money on it?
No, no, sir. You would win. But these 5 questions, imagine that there's no reality, past or present. You can go back in time. We're gonna mix some questions. You just tell us what you feel is right. Okay. You pick the right answer. We'll tell you if we bet right. Okay.
Okay.
So one of the things I love about Vended, I love the art. I love the visceral creativity. I love the paint. I love the way you do the jumpsuit. You have a lot of great, Vended. You have a lot of great visuals. So they're making a reboot, 2027. They're going to be making 2 new reboots for these horror movie franchises. Okay, and they ask you to be the villain. You can be the dude. You can step into the role and be the guy. You can be the next Michael Myers, or you can be the next Jason Voorhees. Which way you going?
Jason Voorhees all the way.
Dude, I had Michael Myers, Dan. I really did. What'd you have on that, Dan?
Too, man. But I could see either one of
Jason
them.
all the way, dude. He's top dog.
Ruth.
That's
Let's
the
go.
man right there.
Okay, man. Okay, I had Michael Myers. I really did, man. I just when I was watching you were doing this one where you're standing up, like it looks like Michael Myers. The way you're standing there, you were like, I was like, that's Michael Myers behind the
Yeah,
kid for a
but
second.
no
It was
one
cool.
beats Jason Voorhees, dude. He in any realm, he is it. That's
He's
it.
supreme. Okay,
I respect that man. In a way, as a horror movie killer,
yeah,
you know,
he's got work ethic.
he doesn't kill, he doesn't hurt children,
Yeah,
right? But don't hurt
Yeah.
anything else. He doesn't care about that. He's like, no, they're gonna grow up and make their own mistakes. So yeah,
he's got a
Jason-
code, man. He's got a code. You
does.
know what I mean? It's cool.
Like
he lives by a
Batman.
code. Yeah,
Like
I love it, man. Question 2, man. So you got to go back in time. 2 of these people say, "Hey, we'd like you, Simon, as you're known now, 2026. You get transplanted back in time." Both of these iconic musicians slash bands say, "Hey, we need you to do the drum tracking for this song." Okay, I love both of these songs, but you got to decide. Okay, you got to decide to either do "In the Air Tonight" for Phil Collins. Love that song, or you can be the dude that actually takes Neil's place and bangs out "Immigrant Song." Excuse me, "Immigrant Song" or "In the Air Tonight." Which way you going? 2 iconic drum songs. You know, you got to go back in time. I knew I'd stump him on this thing. I knew I'd stump him on this.
I really hate this one. I'm gonna go with Phil Collins.
Let's go. I had it. I did. I had that one, Dane. I really did. How about you, Dane?
That Phil, man, that Phil, for generations, everyone still does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And they still play it. Even
Gotcha.
drummers who don't play, even dudes who don't play drums.
Yeah.
It-
Seriously, dude. Yeah.
If I could be known that would be crazy. That'd be
Love
awesome.
it, dude. Two more, and then I'm going to give it to Dane for the final segment, Simon. So your artwork, I've taken a step away from the music and all that and focusing on your artwork. You get transplanted back into like the early like 50s. You're transplanted back in time. And these guys are like, I think that's a time frame. They're like, "Hey man, we want you to commission a piece for us. We want you to make something for us for our museum." Salvador Dali calls you up, and so does Jackson Pollock. Dali, Pollock, which way you going?
Hold on.
I figure you know who Dali is, man. Like Salvador
I
Dali.
think I do. I think I'll know by the art. Salvador what?
Dali.
Dali?
D-A-L-I.
I know by the paintings. Names I don't do very well with, but paintings I do. Oh yeah, Salvador Dali. Yeah.
Okay. I had you on that one, Dan. I really did. Dan, what'd you have on that?
Yeah, of course. I love it. I love
He's my
his art.
favorite artist, so I was hoping.
Same.
with
Same.
some- Yeah.
Last
You got-
one, Simon. Last one, then I'm gonna give it back to Dane. So last question. You're going back into the 90s now, okay? You get transplanted, and they're like, "Hey man, we know you're a great drummer, but we want you to fill in for the night. Both of our lead singers of these bands are sick. You got to step in, man. You got to do your thing. You got to take the set, run with it, and just be the dude. You're the lead singer tonight." The 2 bands that approach you, very different, but you got to pick one. You got to cover for Green Day for the night, or you got to cover for the Cranberries for the night. Green Day, Cranberries. Which way you going? Yeah, you're singing. You're doing all the hits too, man.
Which one could I possibly pull off? Green Day. We'll do Green
Let's
Day.
go, man. I actually had you for Cranberries because I know you got that eclectic side, man. I could just see you like, "Do you have to let it linger?" and just kind of getting out there, dude. Just kind of crawling around on stage. I could
Do any of it. Green Day is, I think, the easiest one for me because at least that's his like talking voice in a way. He's
Got
still
you.
kind of like talking.
Dane, what'd you have on that, man? What'd you
I had
have?
the Cranberries, man. Like
Let's
singing,
go. Gotcha.
screaming it.
We tied, man. We tied on that one, Simon. So I hope you like enjoyed that segment. That's a little something
Yeah,
called
it's
rapid
great.
fire, something different.
Love it.
Last segment in respect for your time, I'll give it back to Dane. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, this last one, Simon, we called it open mic. We open the floor up to our guests to maybe let them talk to that next generation of artists, whether it be on paper, on canvas, or the art that you do with music, or even that next great athlete. We ask our guests to maybe give them a couple words of wisdom that they've carried through their life. Is there maybe a mantra or a philosophy that you carry that helps you to keep creating and doing the great things that you do that you can maybe pass on?
Okay, I'm afraid that I'll say something cocky, but it's okay. For the next generation, I actually pulled up a quote of mine on my computer up here that is my all-time favorite from one of my favorites, my biggest inspiration, Buddy Rich. You only get better by playing, and that can be used in any sense. You only get better by practicing, by doing anything. And I think that's what a lot of this generation, this newer generation, kind of forgets.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
put in work, and it sucks because even we still put in work. And I think, you know, stay humble and just
You
look
got
forward.
You got to do the work, man. Yeah, you got to put it in. The TikTok generation is what we call it, where everything is instant. You guys have been grinding away for, 10 years, and it's good to see the success. But like even that, like knowing younger dudes like you that know that you still have to put that work ethic into it, that's what we want the next generation to see. And having musicians like you, man, and artists and people that really want to leave the world better than you found it, always creating, they can always say, people like you, we know the next generation of musicians and artists are in good hands, man. Because you have that same work ethic. You have that roll up your sleeves and get it done. Even though technology's there and things are maybe more convenient at times, I venture to say you got to work twice as hard to get noticed nowadays because there's a million songs that can be dropped in a week on
Yeah.
Spotify. It isn't like you can put a record out and that's all they hear. So you have to work, I think, even harder now than maybe when you did back in the day, right, Dan? So,
Oh, absolutely. And you're doing it in all these different platforms too. That's
mhm.
what you're doing even more.
It's
Right, yeah,
hard. It's hard because the last two pieces of advice I'll give to next generation, because this is true and this is from my father, and I live by this every day. And thanks to him, I am who I am, and he did a lot for me growing up, and he showed me a lot of life, and I'm thankful for that, and I love him very much. So knowledge is something you give. So if anybody can give their own piece of knowledge, anything they learned in life to somebody who might need it, please do so, because you don't learn anything by yourself. You learn it from other people. And this business is all about who you know.
yep, absolutely, man, absolutely,
And
yeah,
you won't get anywhere if you don't know anybody. And I will say this now. I'm hitting them up
yeah,
on Instagram, blowing them up, being like, can we please play with your tour? And then we became friends.
Yeah.
And like I would just harass these
yeah.
gays. And we were playing songs that no one knew. And I would just
That's cool,
hassle,
man.
I'd hassle Alex the Terrible. I'd be like, dude, you don't even know me. But can we open up for you? And he's like, no. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? You don't even have a record out yet. And then
Yeah,
now we are in like, in these things, and it's crazy. So
that's cool, man.
I want this younger generation to work hard because I'm still working hard, and I am.
Yeah.
And I still work hard to achieve my outcome of my dream. If that comes with filming, with photography, with art, I am very critical of myself. And the only way for me to get better is by practicing doing what I want to do to get
Mhm.
better. And to achieve my dream, I have to continue doing it. And I'm not fully 100% satisfied of anything that I do. And I don't know if that day will come, and maybe that will happen when I'm on my deathbed, when I'm finally happy about what I've done.
I love
So,
that, man. It's always going, man. I love that. It's just cool. Like to see that mindset. I really do, man. And like I said
Yeah.
in closing, man, because I know you guys are celebrating too, and same here. And that mindset, man, that's what we want the next generation to see, man. Like I said, it's just don't give up, don't stop, don't take anything for granted. Just because you might know someone, get it for yourself. And that's what we preach to kids, whether it's our musicians, athletes, that message that you have, man, is just that's
Yeah.
why we wanted to get that perspective from you, man. So
I'm young,
some
man. I live this generation and I see how it is. I hate it. I hate how easy it is for me to post a YouTube video on YouTube of me playing the drums, and I can get views because of it. Like there's no worth that. Like, I mean, I worked hard.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You can ask my buddies who are helping
Yeah.
me run back and forth
Yeah.
throughout the drums. I'm like, hey, get on the kit real quick. I have no idea what they're doing, but they're playing. And like, I'm just like, cool, cool. Like, I worked out days. I was down here for days, just straight up to get a good solid mix. And I'm proud
Mhm.
of it. To film. Like, I did 5 in that video. You won't even know it because it kind of looks all together, but I did 7 takes.
That's
That
crazy. Yeah.
There's 7
Yeah.
takes, and it's all cut into my best part. You know what I mean? Like, people
Right.
won't tell you that. People will just tell you, I did it in 1 take. Uh, I
That's
just
a
like
lie. Yeah.
I
That's not
just
true.
chat GBT this sound audio thing, and like it told me what to do, and it's like great,
That's crazy.
but why not learn? Why not
Right.
learn what you can, and then like
I love it.
I'm young
Th-
and I should be the one being like, yeah,
No, I love it.
yeah, I
You're already
rolled.
kind of that old soul, man. That's what I want to hear, man.
Yeah.
So
I love
no.
I
Yeah.
love AI. Don't get me wrong. It has its place in some things. It does. It really does. It has its, but
But not in music. Not in
I don't
music.
think it
No.
relies on everything.
No,
It does.
man.
And with art, AI cannot recreate the art I do. It
Right.
could, but it's not one of one. It's not made by
Right.
a flesh and blood
Yeah.
human being. So
Yeah.
that's what I want people to realize. Whatever you make is yours to take, and that's
Yeah.
it for
Oh man,
Wow.
that's some quotes. That's my next tattoo right there, man. I'm getting that. Take and make. I like it, man. So no,
Fuck, I
Simon,
gotta
also
post that quote on my Wikipedia now.
take
Fuck
and
you.
make, man. Take and make. I love it, dude. No, in closing, Simon, I say this, dude. Good luck on the tour. Big fans. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see you continue to make more things. I would say once you're on the show, you're an alum. We really, really want to keep promoting you and celebrating you and Griffin. You guys, the boys are always welcome. You and the
Yeah.
guys. Your solo stuff, you're always welcome here, man. We're jamming out to it. I just got done with a workout earlier and I was playing that was them over and over and over and repeat. I'm like, yeah, I need to go a little harder. It's my
Oh
thing,
yeah,
man. So
it's
please
my least favorite song.
it gets me in the mood to run, man. So I'll say this, Simon. Good luck again on the tour, man. We really
Yeah.
want you to know we appreciate you. Thank you for making the time to do this. We'll make sure we get this out as soon as we can. You guys have safe travels, and dude, let's make sure we do this again sometime, okay? So
Man, anytime, anytime, just ask me and I'll be here. No
I
worries.
love it, man. Simon,
Thank
much
you.
love, brother. Take care, man. Congrats again. Happy, congrats on the marriage and everything,
Thank
and
you
just
guys.
safe. And you take care, okay?
You
Thank you,
guys are the
brother.
best.
Thanks,
Thank
man. Love you, man. Dane, I'm telling you, that guy is great. I told you, there's something about his passion. Like he's the real deal. When you say, Dane?
Yeah, like you say, when you talk to him, you wouldn't think that he's that young,
22. Yeah.
so much going, and he's looking far beyond what he's doing now to grow into a better, more rounded artist and ultimately a great human being. I mean, and obviously he's on the right path. He's
I love
sharp
that dude.
work
Yeah.
ethic, going to carry him to the heights he wants to reach and probably even further.
I'm telling you, man, Christmas in July, that dude, like when you talk about his
Yeah,
passion, it's so infectious. Like it makes you just want to go do something. Like him apologizing for being awesome is like, dude, don't apologize. Go do more of it. Go make more stuff. I
yeah,
want to see some more stuff. Like I never get tired of seeing someone like that who is just engulfed in what they do. Like so
yeah,
passionate. You know, Jordan took hundreds of shots a day. He's engulfed in his music and in his stuff. You're in your process. Prince still had hundreds of songs unreleased, but after he died, right? Just
yeah,
constantly making things. You can't shut it off. And those are the kind of people that make the world a better place.
yeah,
AI will never take its place. So you guys, that's Simon Crahan, one of the best drummers. I'm telling you, like hardworking young dude. I can't wait to see 10 years from now his catalog just continue to grow,
yeah,
guys. So Vended, if you haven't listened to him, you're missing out. Great, great, great band. Griffin got some vocals that are just powerful. And this
yeah,
dude can play drums honestly better than anybody I see in the game right now. So you guys, that's kicking off July strong. Got much, much more to
yeah.
come. Next we've got Lena Scissorhands from Infected Rain stopping by. Got Johnny 3 from Hollywood Undead. Got Chain Saint. It's going to be a great week for music. But on behalf of Dane and I, as always, guys, don't forget that we love you. And Dane,
Thank you for listening.